Hi, welcome to Gauntlet Hangouts. This is my name's Blake. This is the third in a series of 3 of Dresden Files via Monster of the Week powered by the Apocalypse. As always, the X cards in use, so if you want to go X or just say, hey, X card, or I'm not comfortable with that, by all means, you're welcome to do that. My default thing is no violence against kids, but I can't see that coming up at all. Is there anything else? By all means, say so. I'm here with some lovely players and a cold winter morning for at least 2 of us. And should be good. All right. Any questions, queries, clarifications, whatever, fire them at me whenever you like. I think technology is working. Erez, your camera seems to be better. We're not getting the lines anymore.
Switch lights.
All right. Erez and Tom, you want to quickly tell Kurt about your character a bit?
Sure. So Joan of Arc is a divine. If you see Joan, she'll just look like a 20-year-old woman with blonde hair, usually like in a ponytail, blue eyes, this sort of glow about her. But the key details will be that she'll be basically wearing either a perfect sort of business suit or a suit of armor, and will occasionally produce a flaming sword. The history, I guess, is there is another person who's playing, who isn't here today, obviously, who's a White Council wizard, the lone White Council wizard for the area. And Joan's mission, so to speak, is that is to protect Jack, because Jack has a crucial role to play in the events to come. And prepare them for their role, protect them at any cost. But obviously Jack's not here, so I don't know if that influences your choices at all.
Erez, you want to introduce Lem?
Sure. So, Lem is they're somewhat androgynous. Today they'll go for a more masculine look, which you will soon hear about. Lem has been helping around. They are interesting, you could say. If you can see magical things, they obviously have a tail and horns, because they are, and maybe small wings, because they are totally not a human. They are totally the monstrous book. They are kind of a demon. They are into lust, controlling other people. But I think they're one of the goodest people in this group, which is unique. But yeah, total demon. But they are just fun. They're just plain fun. I don't know how to describe it beyond that.
Awesome. Did you say Lemon? Lemon Ada? Is that the
Lemon Ada is her
Ada.
full name, but everyone calls her Lem. Obviously,
Cool.
they're called Lem. Like
Awesome.
everybody calls them Lem, because Lemonada is lemonade, and that's just a joke.
Okay. So did you want me to introduce my character then, or?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So Peter Matthews is Peter Matthews. He is a bartender in the town. I don't know if there's, or I don't know what the story up to this point has been. Have we been sort of globetrotting, or has it been sort of central to one location?
It's mostly just been set. It's mostly been set in Denver, and it's sort of been increasing Red Court vampire activity.
Ah, okay. So do we have a neutral ground, and is there a bartender there yet?
There's a few bars. We'll say there's 3 bars, and you can be working at one of them.
Okay, cool. So he's the bartender at one of those bars. He's got like he's got that sort of, I don't know, old fashioned style going on with the beard and the shaved sides with the thing and the suspenders and the white dress shirt with the sleeves rolled up, and some tattoos visible on his forearms. And he's got these like piercing blue eyes. And he is he's a spell slinger. So if we all know each other, I assume, but let me pick some history questions and we can do that. So pick one for each person. So what's a good one? So Joan, how do you feel about where to go? Mentor from another life? Because are you Joan of Arc from like? Have you always like? Are you the original Joan of Arc who's immortal?
Yeah, I've taken the divine. I've also taken a couple of exile moves. So, yes, I'm that Joan of Arc, the actual Joan of Arc.
Okay. Do you want to be like a mentor of a past life for?
Oh yeah,
for
yeah. That's cool. I like
so
that.
maybe you know more about me than I do. Like, or you like you know who I am, and I'm like meeting you new.
Yeah, sweet. That's cool.
Okay.
I like that. Yeah.
Awesome. So yeah, so mentor from another life, ask them what they taught you. So what like skill or thing do I know? Am I just good at that you taught me in a past life?
Joan's main skills are like sword fighting and being tough and stuff. But maybe what I taught you in a past life. Self-sacrifice. Yeah.
Okay. So Peter is very willing to sacrifice to make sure that others get what they need. I assume is probably the purpose of that self-sacrifice, based on Joan of Arc.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So he's a very sacrificing character, and I need something else.
The bar you work at, it's got a vase theme, like all around the walls. There's different sized vases of different sort of ornate detail. Some of the cups they serve drinks in is actually shaped like vases. It's just a hipster, quirky thing.
Oh yeah.
A couple of weeks ago, there was like a fey shard in the apartment blocks above the bar, and yeah, there were all sorts of factions trying to get the shard, and it made things a bit crazy for a while. But apart from that, normally people don't start shit in that bar because there's plenty of werewolves that are regular customers. They're like, no one starts any crap there because they're there to have a drink and chill out.
Okay. Awesome. So I'm the the guy at the werewolf bar.
Yeah.
I'm the human at the werewolf bar. All right. So what's a good one for Lem? We've got an on again, off again love interest.
I wouldn't be surprised if that would end up being it.
Okay,
Because
I'm
everyone
good with that one.
Yeah. Except for the players, were something like that.
It doesn't have to
Love
each other. You could both have an interest in someone else who's sort of casual. Both of you. It's up to you.
Love.
Actually, it says ask them what keeps you apart. Tell them what keeps you together. So what keeps us apart?
I have an answer to that. I'm into someone else. There's someone else who I'm romantically obsessed with. So
maybe in my next life.
Maybe. I'm not gonna die. But sure.
So what keeps us together? I get to tell you what keeps us together. I think he's hoping that maybe in our next life, like maybe the next time around, it'll work out. And so he's just going to stick close and make sure that you're safe and don't die before the next time.
It's not you're going to get her killed.
Yeah, right. Okay,
Hurry
cool.
up, I'm waiting.
Well, my next life, not hers, or his, or theirs.
It's all works.
Whatever's useful at the time.
It's a demon. They don't have a.
Oh yes, they are genderless. Okay, cool. Yeah, that is Peter Matthews. He's sort of a hipster bartender, spell slinger.
Yeah, but I guess canonically in Dresden, you'd sort of keep the spells on a downloader, keep you off the White Council radar, and
Oh yeah,
that's
he
you're just a new age hippie dude.
yeah,
Thing.
he just makes really good drinks. Because his utensils, like his foci, is his bar tools. So he just like makes drinks for everything.
Okay.
I see why Lame likes him. She likes to drink.
And
they like to drink.
All of his drinks are cold, but there's not usually ice in them. They're always like supernaturally cold. You don't have to. He doesn't water his drinks down with ice. They're always cold.
In this past life version of you that I would have met, were you a wizard then?
Yeah, I think so. I think he's probably, maybe he was a wizard, and this time around he didn't have the connections to the White Council, and so he's laying low.
Interesting.
I was wondering with the cold thing if maybe he was like the page of one of the Winter Queens of Fae or something.
Sure. Yeah.
He was a mortal that was sort of knighted and given some magical power.
Oh.
He died.
Yeah, I like that.
They treat their people like shit. So
maybe that's how maybe his last life was like a winter night or winter something.
Yeah. Winter page.
Didn't work well for him.
And he's still got that I can chill drinks by holding them.
Yeah. He's still got a little bit of ice magic going on. So.
Okay. So we will start off. All right. We're starting off at a. Are you good to go, Kurt, or you need a bit more time? Or
I'm just going to be pasting in moves, but I've kind of reviewed it, so I kind of know what I need here. So I'm good.
Everyone else good? Yep. Alrighty. So we're starting off with a dinner meeting. It's a dinner potential recruitment meeting. You're meeting with Graham, who looks like Jeremy Irons, just because that'll do. He's a member of the White Council. So you're at a restaurant. The default is Taco Bell, but if you want somewhere else, yeah, give me a restaurant name.
Did you say we're at Taco Bell?
Yeah, but if you want somewhere else, say so. That was just a fallback.
Yeah, no, we could be there.
Says shout, so yeah. Okay, so as I said, he looks like Jeremy Irons. He's there in a suit, and he's like, "Well, I have some interesting news. Things are going to get busy in the city. The Red Court, the vampires, as you all know, they have declared war on the White Council roughly 1 hour ago. So, what would like you three to do, if you're willing, chat to the local Fae and find out if they're willing to ally with the White Council, or failing that, agree to not be involved, because we don't. It's important. If they're not going to work with us, they're at least not working with the enemy, sort of thing. And so, yeah, if you guys want to sound out some of the local Fae, that would be good. Any questions?
We just had a thing with the Red Court, didn't we?
Yes, that was a couple of weeks ago. You cleared them out of a massage parlor, which you bought cheaply because they were trying to get rid of it.
John, what did you think of the Red Court last time we met with them? I wasn't a fan.
So I think all Joan's going to say is just like, she's just going to shrug and look a little bit uncomfortable with the situation. Because I think that she might feel that your actions may have triggered something last time. It was a little responsible, so I don't think she really says anything.
Man, everybody's sort of down. Everybody all right? I feel like I missed something. Is there like a context cue I missed? Or Joan, you okay? No. Like you look.
It's fine. I don't really have an opinion on the Red Court at the moment. Although it's disappointing that they've decided to declare war.
Well, I'll give you a bit of background there. They've been active in most of the major cities in the US, and that's just in the last hour. We're getting reports all the time of, yeah. So it does seem a lot like they've been planning this for a while. This doesn't seem like two people had a fight and then that was it. So no, they've a lot of my white court brethren are either fighting or gone into hiding. So yeah, the red court's been planning this. We just don't know to how big an extent and whether it's just America or worldwide at this point.
Oh, I guess that explains why I can't find Jack Graves then.
I know he was chatting to the elders of the White Council, but I don't know what exactly he's up to. He may be in the Never Never, but yeah. But yeah, if I can reimburse people if you need some financial incentive for working here, but yeah, we just need to see if we can get some of the Fae on board, or at least not on the enemy's team.
Listen, if I don't need any compensation, if we can help stop the Red Court from causing more bloodshed, then let's do that. I mean, the Fae are no picnic, but
Well, the Red Court has been murdering people, random, normal people. And that's just no good. They're killing my people. Well, they're killing people I can do stuff with.
you mean your food?
I don't eat people. What's the point?
Okay. Whatever we can do. Who's the person we're talking to again? I'm sorry.
Graham, he's a guy in a suit, looks a bit like Jeremy Irons.
Yeah, I mean, whatever it's going to take to sort of keep this war out of Denver, we're on board, or I'm on board. I don't know if I can speak for everybody, but
If there is something to contribute towards, then I will do so.
Okay.
I have investments here that I do not want to see destroyed.
Okay. All right. He thanks you and says, "I'll check in with you in a week. Enjoy the food." You can tell he's not used to Taco Bell because he's failing to eat a burrito and it's all going out the other end. And yeah.
I'm not touching the food. Ew.
Oh yeah,
I love
we
Taco
don't.
Bell in reality.
We don't actually eat here. That's just. Actually, no one eats here. That's why we could meet here, because no one actually eats here.
Okay.
Yeah, Lem would only eat fancy food.
Okay. Yeah. So he fails to eat his meal. And says, "Oh, hopefully see you all in a week and good luck." Now I've got 3 sort of local Fae written down, or if you want to come up with one yourself, that's all right. For now, I'll just reel them off. There is a troll bouncer who Lem knows, has talked to before. Didn't say what he does. There's a bookshop owner called Nixon, who both of you have met. Joan and Lem have met. And Peter knows a gruff, aka satire, called Hamish.
Did you say I know a gruff?
Yep.
Named Hamish? Gruff. Awesome.
Yep.
I mean, do you guys have any contacts with the Fae? I don't really deal with them all that much.
So Joan,
go ahead.
Did this Jeremy Irons fellow give us like any information? Like, did he ask to talk to these people specifically, or are you just saying the people that we've met?
The people that you know, because
Yeah.
you're all locals. That's why you're asked here.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So Jane will give or supply that who she knows. Didn't we meet? Didn't Joan meet some gruffs also from the last?
Met them.
Yes, you didn't get their names.
Yes.
Like, you chatted
Of
with them.
course. No worries.
Yeah, I know people here and there. If we need to discuss anything with anyone.
Yeah, so Lem knows Robert the bouncer. He was a troll, and Nixon the scarecrow. Shop owner.
Probably many more.
If you have a cool idea for an NPC, we can check it in. Otherwise, yeah, we got those three on the table to go with. Or you can bugger this, we're getting out of town. It's up to you.
Yeah, I see. So Joan would just say, I'm more than happy to accompany you to visiting any of the people that we've met in the city. Lead the way.
Well, I'm not going to the bookstore, so
You're just
You're
not coming.
going there. No. You could go and let someone else do the talking, but yeah, no.
I mean, I can talk to him. I just who's at the bookstore? Who was it again at the bookstore?
The fellow's name is Nixon. He's a scarecrow who deals with the books he sells are all this kind of macabre horror / thriller type. It seems that it's the sort of thing that the sale of such items is something that he derives sustenance from in a curious way. So,
Well, I mean, that's not horrifying at all. Sure, let's go talk to that guy.
he's pretty harmless in and of himself.
All right. I mean,
also last time we were there, I'm not sure he was very happy with us. Was he?
Oh, he was all right. He did try and attack you like half the other people that week.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. That's a good start.
He was very unhappy with Jack, but Jack's not here.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes it's good.
Okay. All right, so we go to the bookshop first. So yeah, it's a little bookshop downtown. It's fiction, but like half of it's horror. So you've got your Stephen King's and Brian Lumley, and even some of the more romantic types with Anita Blake and Buffy the Vampire and all that stuff.
So these are books. Okay. Looks boring.
All right, so I can't remember who you said he looked like. So his normal form is, we'll say Anthony Hopkins. So come in.
Hey there. Sorry, I don't think I've ever actually made it in this shop.
Well, we got all sorts of fiction novels, stories, fair bit of horror or fantasy horror stuff, if that's your thing.
Right. My name's Peter, and I'll look at his chin and hold my hand out to shake his hand.
Okay, you shake his hand. Yeah, there's tingling that sort of lets you know he's a fey creature of some description. Slight smell of straw.
I'll make my hand like cold, but not in like a threatening way, but in like a hey, like a here's your, hey, I'm supernatural as well.
It sort of quirks an eyebrow. Oh.
Is there anywhere? And he looks around the store. Is there anyone else in here?
You two are behind Peter? Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just us though?
Looks at you two and nods. Yeah, we'll say it's like midday. Oh, hang on. No, you were having dinner. So did you go straight there or was this like the next day?
I reckon probably we've tried to go at the same time, the same day.
Oh, so it's like 8 at night.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely go see the guy named Scarecrow at night. So is there a better place we could talk, or?
No, here's good. I was closing up soon. There's no one else.
So, listen, I assume you've got some connections.
Yeah, and he sort of looks at Lem and says, "Can you flick the sign to show closed?"
Fine.
Well, if you don't want to be disturbed, I presume. So,
I
yeah,
go and
we've got
flick
some-
it.
You gonna push some stuff off the shelves randomly, or?
No, I'm not Jack. I don't ruin. I'm not gonna touch these stupid books.
Okay. Yeah. What did you have in mind?
So there's been some skirmishes, it sounds like, between a couple big players, and I was just curious where you and your lot sort of lie in that conflict.
Well, most of us are fairly undecided. We haven't had. It's early days. We haven't had much offered or incentive to decide yet. It's only been, 6 hours.
Right. And of course, it would take some sort of equal offer to garner.
Well, it's more about something that would pique our interest.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Quality
Well,
is
what
more
is-
important than quantity.
What is it that you're looking for? Don't you need people alive?
Oh, I'm just.
Red Cords, has been found lately murdering random people here and there. It's never good for business.
Well, dead people don't read books, so no, that's not good for my.
Exactly.
I'm just a bookseller.
Of course you are.
I don't mind a favor. I could help people out for a favor at some point.
Oh, I mean, I'm sure the the all-knowing White Council would be happy to offer favors. They're so generous, but let's say they didn't. What do you think it would take to just either, just keep you away from the Red Court? I'm sure they're going to come asking.
Do you like massages?
Pardon me. Let's have a look.
If he likes massages?
No.
Hmm.
But if things, at some point, I might need protection. So if Joan's willing to agree to come protect me when I'm in trouble one time, that would be handy. People don't mess with her. Hopefully I'll never need it, but it's nice to have that option.
So Joan will repeat back what he said to him. A single instance of you in physical danger. If you contact me in some fashion, I will make my way to visit you as soon as possible and protect your life from immediate physical harm. Deal? And Joan will extend out a hand.
And he said, regardless of where the harm comes from.
It said I would protect you from physical harm. It didn't say I would destroy your enemies for you or anything like that. I would simply protect you. That's all.
Okay. All right. He says, in return for that, what I will do, because things have been a bit boring, I will pretend to go on the vampire's side and give you information that will be useful for protecting mortals whenever I can. So he's going to play double agent, so to speak.
Interesting.
How good are you at lying?
Very good.
I thought you couldn't lie.
Well, we're good with words.
I mean, it's better than nothing, yeah.
All right, takes in town.
Yeah, and how are you with keeping your words?
Never broken it in 800 years.
Impressive.
So Joan will take a step closer to this guy and get in front of everyone else and just sort of say, if you attempt to entrap me or use the contract we made to some sort of serious detriment to myself in a way that I don't expect, like...
No, you have a good reputation in town.
Mm.
So hopefully I'll never need to use it, but if I do, then it's a solid fallback. It's not a risky fallback, the way I see it.
All right. I wonder if there's something I can leave behind for him to sort of just like use as a way to get in touch with me.
We can say there is.
There's the thing called cell phones.
Oh.
You've probably got a few cross necklaces. Give him one.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. So just like just something tucked away somewhere, and I'll just give him a... It's a very small one. It's only like a wooden thing. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I was sort of looking at manipulate someone, and I thought I didn't really need to. He was happy to.
Yeah. That's
All
right.
Okay. So he's like, all right, well, I'm closing up. I'm going to go home. Sorry, you couldn't find the books you wanted.
Well, it's good to know that the place is here. You know, if we ever needed it.
Never held one in my life.
A book?
Yes.
Seriously?
They are.
Not surprised.
They are boring. Very, very. They look boring. They have nothing in them. So.
Not even one?
Newspapers, maybe? Vogue.
Okay.
I mean, I appear on them sometimes, but yeah. No, not a book. It's not what I like.
I see.
It's just shaking her head. It's like doesn't get it.
All right. Well, I'll wave to the scarecrow guy. Thank you very much for your help. And once we've gotten like out of earshot, look back and all right. You think that's going to satisfy the White Council? I mean, I don't want them really meddling in my stuff if I can avoid it. They don't really pay attention to me. I don't pay attention to them. It's been kind of a nice deal, but
Uncertain. They usually like more. Although I don't really care. Just want to protect my investments, obviously.
yeah, I kind of figured they were asking for something a little heavier than one double agent.
Does Joan have a phone?
Yeah, she did. We established that she has like a Nokia 3310.
And I have her number, and she probably has been receiving SMSs with like all sorts of bad things all the time.
I think I have your number blocked, so...
I Okay, Lem and Joan gets an SMS
Yeah.
from a contact that you haven't heard from before. Simply has the word Twilight, and it says Chaos Coffee 8 p.m. Red info payment.
Okay.
Oh, hang on, it was 8 p.m. So we're gonna have to change that to 10 p.m.
Sure.
Okay.
It's one of those extremely open late cafes.
What was it again? What did it say?
It's a Chaos Coffee, which is where you had.
Yeah, I remember.
Last one. 10 p.m. Red info payment.
Red info payment?
Yep. So I assume they're willing to dish for the red court. On the red court. Yeah.
You don't recognise the contact, so it could go, yeah, screw this, we're going to keep on our mission or whatever. It's up to you.
And it was sent to both Lem and myself.
Yes.
Interesting.
Oh, I thought you lost your phone. You haven't been responding to my messages.
You've been sending me messages? I'm just looking at my phone. I've just hold it up to you and just show nothing.
Oh, how strange. How strange indeed.
Actually,
Yeah.
I don't really understand this whole thing too well. I must be honest with you.
You mean the SMS we just got? Or phones?
The device itself. I understand its purpose, and I can glean what this message means, but yeah, no, the whole thing confuses me a little bit.
Well, when you hold it near Peter, it sort of goes.
Yeah. The screen turns to like random characters.
Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe one day I need to give you a crash course on modern technology.
I mean, it'd be excellent if I could get near one of those things, but
This is, yes, the problem.
Oh, you guys can't, right? I forgot.
Well, I can. It's just
Yeah, he
What-
can.
Jack so often.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, if you'd like, I can get close to it and it'll probably break.
Well, I have several. Let's see. Can I give you my phone?
It like a little bit of smoke probably comes out of it as he tries to push a button or turn it on. Or
I throw the phone like on the road. I assume it's destroyed.
Makes me wonder
Oh, well.
if phone companies would hire wizards to go near their rivals' phone shops.
Wow. That's going a bit far.
man, why is this neighborhood a dead zone? Well, it's just a wizard standing there. You got a wizard next door.
Okay. So yeah, you could follow up that text. You could go and see one of the other Fae, or you could, go, bugger this, we're on a clock, we're going to cinema, let's get some beer.
Well,
I mean-
have my massage parlor, but I guess that SMS has some importance.
Did you guys get a message or something? You're both talking like.
Oh, yes. Show him your phone, because mine is on the floor behind us.
Well, maybe just read it to me. I'll back up a few steps.
Yes, we have a message from contact I've never heard before. The name seems to be Twilight. And the message
A
is...
picture of Edward Cullen.
Great. Red info payment. What payment?
Somebody's selling info on the red court, and they expect payment.
Yeah, Chaos Coffee at 10 p.m. So,
All right. I mean, do we have any money?
Well,
Sure.
Graham, the White Council, gave you a credit card each with like $5,000 on it.
Oh, cool.
$5,000 is nothing.
He just left them on the table, so it's kind of silly if you didn't pick it up. But,
I mean, that's more money than I've ever had, probably. So,
well, in one hit,
Yeah.
yeah, all at once. Yeah. All right. Yeah, let's do it.
Very well.
Okay. So it's That's like an hour away. You know, try and see one of the Fae there, or just head straight to that thing, or
I think we might try and visit. Lem knows someone else. I've forgotten who. A troll bouncer.
yeah, Robert.
The troll.
Robert.
Robert the
Yeah.
troll.
I mean, I've got a friend, but I don't know if we could check up with him.
We could.
Who's your friend?
Oh shoot, what was his name? He's
Hamish.
a Hamish.
A Gruffle, Sato.
Oh, he's you'd like him. I think you'd like him. He's just don't like challenge him to a fight or anything.
Sure. Let's go ahead and visit.
Sure. Does he hang out at my bar, or is he like?
Yeah.
Where do I find him?
Him and his brothers have got a flat about 3 blocks away.
All right. So I'll lead us over there.
All right. Going to see Hamish. He's home. He's just got back from what's it called? Is it Krav Maga or something? I can't remember how you pronounce it. He's
The
doing
martial
that.
arts training.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
So he's got back
bef-
from that. He's got a towel around his neck and. Hey, Peter, how are you?
Doing well. I was actually kind of hoping we could talk about something.
You thought you were going out for the night?
Yeah. We these are some friends of mine. Joan, Lem, meet Hamish.
You're
Have I?
Joan. Yeah, I've heard of you. Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty hard not to recognize Joan with like this suit of armor and stuff. So
Yeah, she's it's is there somewhere like
Yeah, come in. I'll put the kettle on.
great. I think before we got here I would try to pick up something. I can't remember what Gruffs would like, but I would try to come with a gift, not just show up
Food.
empty-handed. Okay.
All you just eat constantly.
Yeah. So I'll have like stopped and gotten I mean we can go with a pizza.
Yeah, just anything. Just
Yeah. So I'll come in, offer him the pizza.
He's sweet, and he sort of rubs himself with the towel and rubs his hair, and yeah. Have a seat. It's a pretty scruffy looking apartment, but
Thanks. No, it's
homely.
So Hamish, I'm sure you're up on all of the hot gossip, but it's
Well, I gather there was someone attacked a massage parlor that was red courts or something last week. That's the last sort of most recent thing I've heard, and good on them because they're tossers anyway. Don't really like them.
You should really come to that massage parlor now. It has much better owners.
Oh, you can cut me a deal there? Don't mind a massage every now and then.
yes, everybody loves Lem. We get it. I
Oh, you have no idea.
Hamish, I'm sure you know that the Red Court and the White Council are clashing, and
it's official, is it? I didn't.
apparently it's official.
Oh, I heard the Reds have been busy, but okay, could get interesting for the rest of us.
That's my thought exactly, and I just want to keep both of them out of Denver, or at least keep that fight out of Denver as much as I can. But unfortunately,
you little wizard's afraid of a big fight. We'll look after you. Pete,
no,
we'll be right.
it's not that. I just don't want the White Council snooping around my bar.
Well, haven't you got those woofy types there?
Yeah, but it's just, I just don't want them in my business, And if they're coming around looking for allies and things, I mean, they're already asking for favors.
So you want a bodyguard to come or something?
Well, what they want
And he's
is.
handing you sort of cups of tea or coffee or.
Oh, sure. I brought a pizza, so I think it's safe to take a.
And he puts one on top of the other one and eats it like a sandwich.
Yeah. Yeah, what they really want is they want allies. The White Council, that is.
Okay.
They want someone to help them in this fight with the Red Court. And as much as I've balked against the council in the past, I guess I'd rather them over the Red Court.
Okay. Joan or Lemmy, you going to say anything, or you just?
Nope.
Nope.
I'm just letting
For
this guy
now,
keep
no.
talking.
All right. So
No.
if you want to roll manipulate someone, roll plus charm there, Peter.
Sure. Oh shoot! I don't have a roll for your party link.
Ah, have you got dice? Just
Oh, I do have dice.
go for it.
I don't have a link here.
Oh no. So I've got a +1 charm, but that's a 3 on the dice, so that's a 4.
Sweet.
So I'm gonna mark some XP.
Yep. Let's look on the bright side. See, there's a lot of red court in town, and well, I don't mind fighting those bastards. I'm not suicidal. Look, I'd like to help you out, but there's a lot of them. How big a discount can you give me this massage parlor there, Lem, is it?
Yes, quite the discount for you.
Like
But you can't come. But you can't be alone.
Like an
Just
ongoing
here,
discount
you know.
sort of thing?
And ongoing, you get free massages.
Oh,
Just you. What do you think?
should we say 6 visits?
Sure.
Okay. That's good.
It'd be lovely to see you there.
Oh, good pizza, he sort of says through munching away on it. Okay. All right, we're willing to help fight the Reds. That goes for my 2 brothers as well. But it's not going to be whenever they call, we'll drop everything. You know, we've got our own stuff to do. When we can, we'll help out.
No, not to even search out for fights, I don't think. Just if there's something happening, we would appreciate your support.
Yeah, we'll do what we can. All right, but I'm going to for a massage right now because I feel like one. So, do you want to call your friends there or whatever? And yeah, I'm on the way.
Can I borrow a phone?
Yeah, he's got a landline.
A landline. Ugh.
Yeah, he's got an
I
old school
tried
one
to
where you
use it.
actually have to dial the.
Oh God. She gets it, but it's not very fun.
Joan, did you have coffee or tea or pizza or?
I just had some tea. Just took a single glass of tea. Only half drunk.
Earl Grey.
Just the standard. Yeah.
All right. It's my weakness for gaming. I know bugger all about coffee and tea, so I'm like, I've only got about 3 to choose from. Okay. All right. So yeah, he's about to go and have a massage. So he's like, all right. Case by case, him and his 2 brothers will help you.
I look back at Lem and Joan, and I'm like, I can't imagine that's gonna be what he meant. What's our White Council contact again? I gotta write it down. Notes. Graham. I mean, I can't imagine that's gonna be what Graham was hoping for. I mean, do we want to try to get higher up the chain? Do you guys have any? I mean, I trust Hamish in a fight, but
I'm not even sure what Graham wants from us. All I understood is that he wants us to make Denver more friendly to the white court, then it would be to the red. Not white court, white console. Then to the, I always confuse the human shit. Yeah.
Well, that's yeah. There's some poor naming conventions. I feel like everybody could have done a better job naming their organizations.
There are more colors. There are more colors.
Right. I mean, we could have been like the Purple Council. They could have been anything.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody wants to be the White Council. It's fine. Do we want to check in on anybody else's people to see if we can get higher up the chain than
You've
my
only got
pal
about
here? But
20 minutes before you're supposed to meet for that at the coffee bar, but you don't have to go. That's just an option. And there was Robert Lem's friend as well. You could go and chat to.
Yeah, he's not very high either. Although he does have a lot of friends.
Yeah.
Remember?
I have a feeling that we didn't part ways on the nicest terms last time we spoke to Robert.
Oh, he was more annoyed at Jack because when Jack did
Yeah.
it, I took all the writing from the pages. Oh no, hang on, that was
Mhm.
the
No.
right?
He wasn't annoyed at us. He was just annoyed at Jack for being a wizard, basically. But he never knew we took those graphs up. So
That's true. But he did know that we were like there and that we
You got
had.
rid of the shard, yeah, the face.
oh
shard.
yeah, the shard. He thought it was the shard. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he can't stay angry at me for too long.
Wow.
Now, do people need a bio break, or you're good, or?
I wouldn't mind 5 minutes.
Yep. No
Yep.
worries.
Cool.
Right, we'll go 5 minutes. Okay.
cool.
Okay. We're all good to go. Yep. Okay. Yeah, so you go to the coffee place, you can go and talk to Robert the troll bouncer, or something else.
We still have time before the meeting at Chaos Coffee, right?
About 20 minutes.
Do we want to push it, or do we want to?
I don't like being late to meetings, but it wasn't
Same.
a planned one.
I
We
mean,
did
we
have
don't
2
know
hours.
who we're. Oh, go ahead.
No, it's all right. No, you're right. We don't know who we're going to meet. So maybe being early and seeing who comes in, who arrives, would be a good idea. Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
maybe that's a good idea. Yeah.
I definitely want to be more prepared than just walking into something I'm not expecting. So if we want to head in a little early and maybe set up so we can see who shows up at the time.
Sounds like a good idea.
So you head over there. What I have? So Chaos Coffee it's a coffee shop. Normally there's a bit of a punk vibe to the clientele. There's arcade machines. Joan, I know Joan and Lem have been there before.
Yeah.
It's up to Peter whether he has. I don't know if he hangs out at coffee houses or not.
Probably not if they have arcade machines, unless they're like really old.
Yeah, they are sort of classic arcade machines. They've got, Mortal Kombat, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Asteroids.
Nice. Okay, so he may not break those, but he'll still try to stay back. I think I'm gonna sit separate from them, but like within earshot, because whoever contacted them didn't know that I'd be with them.
Well, I presume you don't have a phone, so.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah, that's true. But yeah, I'll sit a little bit away, just to see who comes in.
All right.
Yeah. I imagine. Just sort of picturing if it's worth doing the teleportation entrance. Probably isn't, because we were both sent the message at the exact same time. So, let's just do a normal.
You could get there first and look around.
I mean, I could. That'd be no problem. I could even get us there right now.
No. You can get there first and look around. I don't do the whatever it is that you do.
Teleportation through angel fire? Yeah, no worries. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So Joan will do that. Joan will vanish in a swirl of bright white light and flames, and appear sort of in the near rear exit to the building, and sort of try and sneak in. Well, not sneak in, but go inside from the back.
Yeah, so there's a side entrance that you chatted to the trolls next to last time. When you,
Yeah.
So you just go in that way. Yep.
So what do I see?
Yep. So you wander in. Less customers than usual. There's less of the sort of punky ones. There's a few people sort of hovering over their drinks and just sort of looking around. There's just appears to be a bit more quiet and nervous sort of atmosphere tonight.
Interesting.
Do you
Is
have
there
any, protection or investigation powers or anything, or?
Nothing in particular? I would certainly like to try and sort of get a read of the room and sort of try and see if there's anything that stands out in terms of why people are a little bit more quiet than usual. Like this is normally a pretty busy place.
Yeah, we can go investigate a mystery for this. We'll just sort of
Yep.
tail
it. Let me just get a thing up. That would be, what's my sharp? 0. So that'd be a 7.
Okay, so you got the list there?
Yep.
Yep.
What is being concealed here? We can treat that as literally as material. What's physically being concealed here, or like what sort of intent are people hiding? What
yeah, there's 2 guys at one table and 4 guys at another table, and they've all got sort of big collars or turtlenecks on, and they're all quite stiff the way they move their necks.
Right.
So they're all sort of concealing what's happened to them recently.
Yes. Interesting. And do they react at all when when a woman with blonde hair and wearing a full suit of armor appears out of nowhere?
One of them's kind of looking at you strangely. The others don't seem to get it.
Oh, okay. No worries. So I will.
I'll just flick over to the other 2. So you guys just walking to the place, or are you going to stop for a kebab on the way, or what are you doing?
How far is it by walking?
It's about 3 blocks.
From where we are? Oh, okay. Walk is fine, I guess.
Lem, we haven't talked much lately, but I just wanted to check in, like, are you happy? Are you doing okay?
I just got a new massage parlor.
Yeah, I heard you talking about that.
It went very cheap after the red court vampire guys were all destroyed.
Yeah, they happen to do that.
They do happen to do that.
So yeah, so you're what? You're running this place now?
Just about it. I'm not actually the manager or anything like that.
Right.
Doesn't really interest me. Just
So
need the money.
So like day to day isn't really your
no,
thing.
I just like going for massages there, especially now that I'm in Denver. Ugh.
Yeah, I mean it's nice here though.
It was nice, yeah. And then now it's no, not you. I'm not talking about you. Just that. Never mind. But yeah, it is nice. Mostly.
I mean, it's nice having you here. You don't have to.
Likewise.
Well, yeah, okay. It'd be great if you came by the bar more.
If I'm here longer, I might as well.
Just sit and talk.
Sit and talk, yes.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you make it to the bar, or is Joan leaving, or is she staying in there, or?
I think Joan would have Angel Wings back out to catch up with the other 2 after a few minutes of just looking around, making sure there wasn't like, I don't know, like something hiding in the closet about to jump out at someone. But
No.
No. Yeah, I would have teleported back at some point in the middle of this awkward conversation, maybe.
So when you like pop into existence near us, I think Peter spins. He's like, oh, damn it! I never get used to that.
That's kind of the point.
Couldn't you like walk around a corner or something? Just
Unfortunately, the limitations of my powers are literally I must be near people that I'm familiar with. Therefore, no. I'm sorry.
yeah, okay.
So you should make some rogue
Yeah,
levels.
you
and
never
then
get
can
used to
sneak
it.
attack. No.
Yeah, you never get used to it, and you shouldn't.
All right.
It's quite disgusting.
Are you gonna say anything, or are you just gonna head into Chaos Coffee, or you can hear the arcade machines from here?
Well, I will divulge what I've gleaned from the scene. There are about 8 or 6, yeah, 6 individuals in the premises who seem to be recently attacked by vampires. Would I know that these are like I don't know if this is the thing. Would they be like thralls or ghouls in this setting, or
Something like that. Yeah.
yeah, cool. So it's pretty obvious that that's kind of what's happened. Is that right?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
No worries. So yeah.
So they're like spying,
They're
very
minions
obviously.
of some sort.
Not so much spying, but more. It appears they're simply waiting. This does seem to be something of a trap, or perhaps not a very well executed one.
Well, I've never been the type to just walk into a trap, so what do we want to do here?
Well,
You could just watch the bar and see who comes and then goes and follow them or something.
that's probably the best idea, is to just sort of keep an eye out. Rather than being at the meeting ourselves, we just want to watch for it and see who comes in.
Another idea is Peter could come in the side entrance, just sort of quietly come in and see what's happening.
Yeah, I mean, I can go check it out.
Yeah, side entrance, side good, and you can teleport ourselves if we have to. I draw the card though. Yes.
All right, I'll yeah, I can go on the side entrance.
Yeah.
Now, is that going to be at the same time as Joan and Lim come in the front, or
It's better if we just all come in the side entrance, really, so that I mean, we're not. I don't think we're in a position, yeah, where we're able to get the drop on them. So let's just all go into one entrance, which will be the side entrance. Now, do you want a shortcut to get
Yeah,
there?
I'm not. No, it's fine. We can walk. Have you been walking lately, or have you stopped it completely?
I'm walking right now as we're
Yes,
talking.
but
Yeah.
do you walk while you're not with me?
it'd be funny if you didn't and you just sort of hovered above the ground.
Oh,
Just
that
means
would be.
constantly out.
Okay, so you come in the side entrance to the Chaos Cafe. There's 2 dudes at one table and 4 at another. One on sort of pulls back his hoodie a bit. He's got the makeup and the hair. He looks just like Edward Cullen. Because why not?
Yeah. Looks like Batman.
Oh, don't get me started.
Any smells I'm aware of, like red things I know how they smell or feel.
They appear to be mortal.
Mostly mortals.
All right.
Good.
Oh, so him and one of the other ones sort of gets up and wanders over to Joan. It's like, oh, glad you could make it. And then he yells, "Get him!" And they all start running for you.
Good thing I came
Not all
prepared.
bad guys are geniuses.
Yeah.
This is really, really stupid.
Man, these guys aren't too bright. So we're in. This is like a coffee shop, right?
Yep.
Okay. Is there like a cup of something nearby, like a drink sitting on a
Yeah,
something I
there's
could within reach?
grande latte.
So I'm just gonna reach out and grab one of this grande, hopefully a frap, something cold,
Sure.
and I'm gonna like reach in my bag and crush some mint and like pour this mint into it, and then like fling it out and like use the combat magic ice wall.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Ooh.
go for it.
Interesting.
Let's
Ooh,
see.
it's much
So
fancier than
Cold
Jack's.
mintiness.
Fancier than
yeah,
Jack.
so he's he just muddles some mint into a latte and then like throws it and it turns into a wall of ice, or more like a wall of latte. So I got to roll some dice.
Yep.
Okay, well that's better than before. So it's a 6 on the dice, but I have a +2 to weird, so that's a 8.
And the guy who's yelled at them to attack us was totally human?
Yes.
Or actually, or would this be act under pressure? You let me know. Like, is wall kick ass or act under pressure?
I don't act under pressure.
Okay,
It's not
so my
hurting, it's
cool is not as good. It is a 0. So then
So
it is so I have a 6 in these dice.
Can I help him?
Ooh, I can spend luck. I'm gonna spend a luck.
Yeah, you got 5 luck, by the way.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna spend a luck to get a 12.
Okay, so yep, wall of mint frappe, and the two of them are leaping at you, and then like a cat on ice. Just what the?
Those are humans?
Lem, what are you doing?
Is the human guy on our side of the wall of latte or on their side of the wall
Oh,
of
the
latte?
two of them are coming from a different direction, so those two are going for you at this point.
Don't really fight. Um,
You can just try and get out of the way, dive behind the bar or something if you like, or
yeah, I look at names. I look at Joan and I'm like, do you do humans as well? That's a question.
I'm amazed
my-
they're even trying.
Right? I don't even move. I want to see what they do to me. I want to see how strong they are. Like,
I'll let them try.
So act under pressure then. Lem, roll plus cool.
I think my cool is not bad. Yeah. I don't have dice. I'm just going to roll on Google. Did you know you click roll 2d6 and it gives you dice? That's 1 and 6. That's 7 plus 2. 8, 9.
9. Okay. So two of them can pick you up and throw you through the window, so you're kind of out of the fight, but you get harmed from going through the window. Or they don't pick you up, they fail to get you because you duck and weave, but they're on either side of you.
They can be on either side of me. How much harm would that even be? Like, how much harm goes around in this
Just
game?
one. You're just going through a window.
Yeah, I don't take 1 harm because I'm immortal. So that might actually not be bad. No, they can be around me. I don't care.
So they're on either side of you trying to grab you.
I wait and see what happens. That's usually what I do.
Sorry.
Yeah, all right, Joan, you'll go.
Yeah. So I think Joan's just a bit stunned by what's actually happening. Just
Their fearsome stupidity.
There's nothing about the divine that actually prohibits her from doing violence to humans. So
No, you can say you're knocking them out, you're not trying to kill them, sort of thing. That's fine.
yeah. So I think in this case, Joan will produce the flaming sword pull out from the scabin and just sort of.
Or you can go WWF on them.
I suppose that's true. I mean, yeah, we'll just try and knock them out with my gauntleted fists. How does that sound?
Yep.
Yes.
Go for it.
So I'll try and take out one of the people that is near Lem.
Yep.
Because Lem's not a fighter. That is a plus. That is a 10. So that is we deal harm to each other, and
hang on for a 10.
Yes.
Yeah.
I get to choose one. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, you don't get harm. Oh no, you do get harm yourself. That's a bit weird.
Yeah. Yeah, you always exchange harm with kick some ass, and on a 10 plus you can choose.
Yeah.
Yeah, either I take less harm, or I can inflict more harm, or I can give +1 forward, or get 1 plus forward. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to force them where I want them. So what I'll do is I'll just punch straight in the face. I just want them unconscious. Well, I just want them on the floor, basically.
Okay, they just smack. It's flying backwards. Yeah, when he fell back, you saw his sort of collar was a bit loose and had quite a bit of bruising around the neck.
Yeah. So what harm would a punch be?
Probably just one, I guess.
One? Yeah.
Somewhere else.
That makes sense. What? Are they wielding any weapons?
No, just not. Well, knives. They'd have knives.
Okay.
We may have been stupid enough to fall into a trap, but they've been stupid enough to try and trap us, basically.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so 2 of them are trying to smash the ice frappe wall. It's a sentence I never thought I'd say.
It has 3 armor.
So they're going to be busy doing that. 2 of them are busy doing that. The other 2 are sort of coming around the sides. They're both leaping towards Joan. Peter, what are you doing?
Which one of these? Who's the one who screamed "Get him"?
Edward. He's he's coming around the side to leap towards Joan at this point.
Okay, so I want to try to restrain this guy.
Okay. Now, a few other customers are just sort of running for the exits.
Oh yeah, they can go. That's fine. This is just a flash mob to them, anyways. So I'm gonna try to restrain him, and when I use frost on an attack, it has restraining. So I'm gonna try to freeze him in place, so I can ask him some questions. But yeah, so I guess this is kick some ass.
Yep. Question 1. Why are you so dumb? Didn't you go to school?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So I'll as I walk towards him, I'll grab another glass of something off of a counter, and then crush some stuff into it. Yeah, so he crushes some mint in there, shakes it up, and then throws it at this guy, and as it hits him, it freezes and starts to cover him, or at least that's what I hope happens. Hey, it might actually happen this time. 6, 7, 8. So yeah.
All right. So yeah, he's not frozen, but he's slowing down a lot. He seems to be trying to fight it. Hang on, when you get more advanced powers later, are you going to be like Cocktail when you're going to be catching glasses?
Yeah. His one of his implements is his tumbler. So it does 3 harm, and it has plus restraining.
Okay, so he sort of starts fighting it, and then he's frozen.
And so then that's kind of, and I'll keep walking, I'll get right up to him. But if other people want to go.
Poor bad guys, I don't know. All right, Lem, what are you up to?
Are there more people?
There's one trying to grab you. The other one that was smacked on the ground by Joan. Yeah, so
Cool.
one trying to grab you and one trying to grab Joan.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at the guy who's trying to hurt me in the eyes and start
Okay.
exerting my will on them.
Go for it.
That would be fun.
Probably not for him, but go for it.
Ooh, that's an 8 plus 3. 11? 11.
Yep.
On a 10 plus, hold 3. You may spend your hold to give them an order. Regular people will follow your order, whatever it is. Hunters can choose whether or not, and they can mark experience if they do. But yeah. And I tell him, stop.
All right, you just stand still. All right. Joan,
My guy is done for.
yeah, he's just standing there. Joan is one trying to leap towards you because he made his way around the frappe wall.
So what I want to do is
You could try and intimidate him because all of his buddies are
yeah.
if you want.
So Joan will just sort of tap into her divine aura a little bit and just sort of start glowing a little bit more. And we'll just say, stop. What is the meaning of this? Do you know who I am?
So this would be manipulate someone, I think.
Yep.
You can roll either charm or weird, whatever makes more sense, do you think, from
Okay.
how you come across.
I think I'll try charm.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's heard of your reputation. You got the fan blowing your hair behind you, and
Yeah. So that's 9.
okay, so he's like, well, we have to. They'll kill us if we don't bring you.
Bring us?
Bring us where?
Just to the warehouse. Just come with us, and they won't kill us.
Why don't you just tell us where the warehouse is, and then we'll let you go.
Oh, yeah, he gives you directions.
Yep. Okay. And then I knock him unconscious.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to check all these guys and make sure they're not actually like
Dead?
they haven't been turned or anything, or they're
Didn't you kill one right now? Froze him to
What?
death?
Has Peter dealt with the Red Court and their sort of minions before, or not? Or...
I don't know. Probably, maybe.
Alright.
Do you want me to roll for it?
No, you just decide what makes sense to what you've sort of visioned for your character.
If there's been scuffles in Denver by the Red Court, then he's probably aware of it.
Yeah. So their minions have like a narcotic addiction to the Red Court saliva, and yeah, they're affected by that.
Okay. So, but they've been fed on, like they have bite marks?
Yep.
Okay. So, all right. So they're just a bunch of junkies, basically.
And yeah, in this case.
Or thralls. All right. I mean, if these kids get clean over the next several days, they're going to be all right. Right? I mean, that's how that works, isn't it?
Yeah, they'll have to go through some sort of rehab or whatever, or just go cold turkey for a couple of weeks. But yeah.
So I'll turn back to the others, and all right. I mean, looks like they're going to be fine. You know, as long as we cut off their supply, anyways.
Says, oh, I've called the police.
Oh, the owner.
Yeah.
Last time we dealt with them, the Miss took them straight to the hospital for detox.
I'll look at Joan.
If there was there's a Catholic hospital of some sort nearby that knows Joan.
Yep.
So,
I mean, can you do
too
that
many.
poof thing and just they're there? Or
I can only take up to, at least at most 2 people with me, so I would have to make multiple trips, and it's not the most reliable with other people.
Well,
Does the junkiness count as a poison or disease or an injury or something like that?
Yes.
Yes.
I could lay on hands them. That would be 6 rolls for lay on hands.
No. I could just say you can spend time doing that. You don't have to roll. That's all right.
Yeah. Okay.
Even I could do that.
I can actually. I
Use
can help
magic,
with
yeah.
that. I think. What is it?
Use magic. Heal 1 harm from an injury, or cure a disease, or neutralize a
Yeah.
poison, which I assume
Right.
is what it is.
And I have practitioner, so I'm better at it than.
Now, are you guys hanging around for the police, or are you gonna bugger
Oh
off?
no.
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 I think I'll fix a picture of something and say when they wake up, give them each one of these. They were on something pretty strong. To the owner guy.
The owner takes a selfie of himself licking the frappe wall.
Okay, I don't need to help these people
join
anymore.
him. Yes, I join him in the selfie and be like,
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
What are you doing there?
the future is mine.
He's like, it's delicious.
Yeah, you should do a lot more of those. That would make you much more.
All right.
So this place is gonna be super popular now.
Oh yes.
So you head on out of there, where it's like 10:30 at night now. You can call it a night or go somewhere else. Or...
I mean, do we want to really charge into a vampire nest at night, or do we want to call it and head
I don't have
tomorrow?
I don't have a certain time of day where I sleep, so I don't care.
No, I just meant because
it's night.
Yeah, and they're vampires.
Yeah, you'd all know they're weaker in the day.
Yeah, we dealt with them at night last time too. They seemed pretty pathetic.
We don't know what we're dealing with though this time. That's the problem.
Yeah, it might be one of the stronger ones.
I mean, we do know they're expecting us,
Mm-hmm.
but
Or
they're
they
expecting
will
us to
hurt.
come in as prisoners.
Or they will hurt us people. I don't like when they hurt people.
I guess if we go now, they won't have time to find out that their little whatever these guys are failed.
Advantage of surprise. Yes.
Can't you use your magical stuff to look in their place before we get there?
I mean,
See
it
what's
doesn't.
waiting?
You could go to the warehouse and see who comes out of it. Just keep an eye on it and follow them.
We can use magic.
Yeah, but I actually is. I don't think that's like a typical Dresden type thing. But is that like a
You want to
see another place?
Yeah, that would just be use magic.
Observe another place or time. Or time sounds cool. But yeah.
But
I mean, I
conveniently been to the warehouse, you'd need something from someone there or that planet to be able to do it. You need some sort of sympathetic link.
You have a bunch of people.
I mean, I could ask somebody that might be, I could call on a friend or something, see if maybe they know who's in there.
Or you mean get like a spirit to go and have a look or something? Or
yeah, well, I've got summon a monster, and so I was thinking maybe I could summon like a brownie or something and see if they know what's in the warehouse.
A brownie? What's a brownie?
Yeah, I mean, you're not really supposed to talk about them. They get really mad when you do that.
It's the cookie?
It's not. No, don't worry about it. When you talk about them, they get upset and they play tricks on you.
Is it one of my people?
No. I don't summon your people.
I hope so.
Yeah,
they don't like it.
Yeah, they try to eat you and stuff. So.
Yeah, so we're
some of them.
You guys are sort of down the street from the Chaos Coffee at this point. Are you going somewhere to chat, like just going to one of the parks, or going back?
Yeah, I mean, probably the closest park to the warehouse.
All right, so it's about a suburb away. So yep, you can sort of wander over that direction. It's like 11 at night, so It's fairly dark and quiet there.
All right. Well, hang on. Give me a second. I gotta fix a drink, and I'll make a little cocktail of like milk and honey and some other, some like sweet treats, and leave it out. And is that just use magic?
Yep.
Okay. So I have +1 to this because this is the thing I'm good at. God damn it. I'm going to use luck.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll use another luck. Because I rolled a 3 again.
So what's this brownie look like?
So I'll man, what's a good name for a little brownie? It's okay. So I'll call on this like little fake creature who's probably like that tall,
Yep.
and see if he knows anybody who's been in this warehouse or knows who's in there right now.
All right. Well, he has a bit of the drink, and he's all right. I'll go and have a look.
Oh, awesome.
Back before sunrise.
Okay.
And he's got 4 little bat wings and a big nose, and just levitates up and starts hovering over there. There's a bzzz sound.
Cute.
See, that's what I was talking about. They're super helpful. I mean,
Are they sentient?
oh yeah, and kind of mischievous. So you want to be nice to them.
Ooh.
But they're great.
Joan, are you doing anything?
No, I think Joan is a bit sort of tired of the situation a little bit. I think she's starting to get a little bit fed up with being bouncing between people and stuff. And I think, yeah, and she's worried about the fact that she can't get in touch. Like normally she would be able to teleport to Jack immediately, and like that's still her overriding mission. But since she can't, she's starting to get a bit agitated.
Are you going to talk to them about it, or are you just going to sort of
No.
in your own head? No? Okay.
Yeah.
You don't want to talk to the demon about your personal private matters?
Nonsense.
The angel asking the demon for advice. That would be fun.
I mean, you can tell that she's getting a bit frustrated with this whole thing. That it's sort
She's
of
not the only one.
yeah.
Okay. So, like an hour later, the little brownie comes back. Says, yeah, it's quiet. It looks like they fixed cars there or something. It looks like there's sort of machinery and stuff. And there was, some bunch of cold guys standing around a pit.
Around a pit?
Yeah,
Old guys?
cold.
Cold guys?
Hmm.
You're
Okay.
cold? What does she mean? What does this
No, like
that thing mean?
vampires.
Hmm.
Yeah, no warmth.
Ah.
How many did you see? Were they all around the pit, or did they have anybody walking around?
It's just 3. They were just sort of wandering around.
Well, that's great. That's all you saw? There was nobody else there? I mean, awesome.
They kind of weird. They move funny.
Yeah, they didn't notice you, did they?
Nah. Hey, no one notices me.
Good job. And I'll get out like a cookie or some sort of.
You give the
bit
brownie
of-
a brownie?
Yeah, I'll give the brownie a brownie.
All right, which is massive to him. So he's like, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I guess it's just 3 of them.
The brownie gives Lem a wink and then.
Lem is interested.
So Joan, I mean, 3. That's easy for us. Yeah.
It should be trivial, but at
Pit.
the same time,
Something in the pit.
I'm curious about this pit.
do you think that maybe this is enough information for what what's our friend in the White Council's name? This is
Graham.
Yeah, Graham. You think this is enough for Graham to get involved, or no? Probably not. There's probably so much
mean-
going on.
Don't know. It's up to you. You could let them know.
And we can get them the info, but night's almost over, and we're gonna lose that surprise.
And
if
he
we
said
don't.
he was going to chat with you sort of a week's time, so you can go. We've done enough tonight. We're going home. You know, it's up to you.
A pit. What does the pit look like it's being used to? Like, did the description was enough for us to go and think about what is that? Or just a pit?
He said they used to fix cars there, so it may have been something to do with
Like in a pit, like for oil and stuff.
Maybe it's possible. It's just like a grave of some sort. You can't tell.
Because pits are usually bad. Let's go surprise them.
I mean, we
think
could
yes.
Yeah, we could at least sneak in and find out what they're doing.
Sneak.
Joan will just sort of like stand uncomfortably and just sort of move slightly, and her arm will clink.
All right. Look, I'll back you 2 up if you want to dash in head first. I know how you like to work, Joan.
Yeah. Joan has never been to this location before, has she? So she can't. No, Angel went there. Okay. We should make our way as close as we possibly can, and then
If you want to surprise them, one of us could go in and then you can just appear.
it's true.
If you really want to make a scene out of it.
As light rain starts. Oh, hang on. It's Denver, so light snow starts.
Okay. No worries.
Umbrella. I hope umbrellas walk against snow. I don't live in snow, so I wouldn't know.
Joan pays it no mind.
Yeah, I don't think I mind snow. A light frost is not a problem for me.
Okay. Right, so you're going to go to the house? Or...
You guys are weird.
I like the plan where I teleport in with someone else being there already. Yeah, that's fun.
I can go in first.
I mean, are you going to be all right in there?
I'm pretty sure I would.
Okay.
What's the worst that could happen? They'll bite me.
I mean, they could eat you.
I'm not a human.
No, I know, but they could consume your suit.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Okay.
Suit. That's my real body. Thank you very much. Yeah, I never used luck.
Oh man, I'm just dumping them like crazy. These dice are trying to kill me.
Alrighty. So Lem's going to wander in there.
I think I'll knock.
Okay.
I don't burst in places.
The door opens.
I heard you were looking for me. Mind if I come in?
And he sort of confused look, goes to smile. Sure. Come in.
We're all
Shuts the door behind him.
non-humans here after all.
2 others standing around the pit.
So what were you looking for?
We just wanted to have a chat.
Why send a bunch of stupid moron humans on me?
It was a,
God, it was so
yes, we
silly.
need to see. Yeah. if they're
It was
capable.
very silly.
Where's your sword wielding friend?
I think she's getting bored of all this shit. So what? Poof, she appears.
Yeah,
I don't know how
I
long
mean,
it will take. She blocked me
uh,
on the phone, so I can mark when she come in. So
it's true. Yeah, it probably would just be a time limit. Yeah. So if this is it, then boom.
I mean, oh, there she is.
Did you bring me with you, or did you just bamf in?
I would have had to bring. I would try and bring you with me for sure.
You got to roll.
That means a roll. That means a
Yeah,
bad roll.
It's a roll. Means I got a 7, but I'm going to spend luck and just make it without any consequences.
All right. So turn around. Shit. So
Ugh, she always does that.
one of them says shit and starts running. The other two leap towards Joan.
Interesting.
I'm gonna try to
What?
stop the one that's running away.
Mhm.
All right, Joan, what are you doing?
I'm going to try and fend off these 2 idiots. What? Who are these? Are these actual? These are actual vampires that are attacking us
Yeah.
now. All right,
Yeah.
flaming sword on. Boom.
So that would be kick some ass.
Yeah. That is a 14.
Crap.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't get anything extra at this point. But I would like to say I would inflict terrible harm on this one.
All right. And it's flaming sword, isn't it?
Yes. So that is a 4 harm move now. Holy damage and fire.
Describe how you kill this vampire.
So there's 2 of them that just come at me, right? So I'm just going to flick the sword out and cut the head off of one immediately, just with a single swing. And
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. Lem, you can see.
I thought you
Peter-
wanted to talk.
You can see Peter turn towards one that's running away. You can see one got beheaded, and there's another one leaping towards Joan. What is Lem doing?
I think Lem will go look at the. Is the pit just a car fixing pit?
Yeah, it's just a car fix.
Oh, so it's nothing special. She will probably say like, "I thought you guys wanted to talk."
Yeah, they're a bit sort of angry at this point. All right, we'll go to Peter trying to stop the guy running away, the vampire running away. I mean, it's fast, so you've kind of got to do it this action. What are you doing?
Yeah. So is this something where I could like run up to catch it, or if
Yes.
not, I could run up to try to catch it.
Yeah, because he's kind of got to stop to open the door. So you've got this one action to try and grab him.
Okay, cool.
Act under pressure, I guess.
Okay. So I don't want to physically grab him.
Oh, okay.
I want to use the ice magic to like pin him.
Sorry, ice magic's the name of it, like a topping that you put on ice cream here.
Oh,
Pour it on and it goes hard. So I'm like, no, that's not what he's talking about.
Perfect.
yeah. So he'll sort of
He's
run
magic.
over there, and he's running, he's pulling out like a he's making a mojito. He's like pouring all this stuff into his shaker, and he's like shaking this tumbler. And when he gets close to the door, the guy like goes to reach for the door. He throws the thing at the tumbler, and this like spike grows out and like pins him with his in his blood stomach.
Okay.
So I got to kick some ass there, I think.
I think it's use magic
Yeah, it would
because you
be.
could trap a specific
used-
person.
Oh,
medium
yeah,
or
sure.
monster. Yeah, because that's what you're doing.
Okay.
Which I think is
son of
better
a
for you.
bitch. So okay, so I'm gonna let this one fail because that's it's a 6. No, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's a 7. Okay, so I get a glitch. Choose a glitch.
Oh, so I choose what the glitch is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it says choose a glitch and you'll decide what it does.
The glitch is the magic sort of drains some of your blood. So while the ice goes through the magic costs you in blood. So you've just lost like a point of blood by the magic taking it out of you.
Oh, okay. So I just take some harm.
Yep.
Cool. Where's harm on
Yeah.
this sheet?
It's impaled. It's not dead, but it's impaled with a big ice spike through its guts. Lovely.
Can I inhumanly punch the second guy coming at Joe? With inhuman, do one thing that is beyond human limitations, basically.
Yep, go for it.
Pow!
Let's kick some ass.
Is it? Because it's kind of magic.
Oh, okay, you're gonna
Wanna-
do it via magic.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't kick ass. I just am kick ass. That's always gonna be good. Ooh, God, these rolls are good. 8 plus 3. That's lots.
Well,
I
today.
just want to push him away. I don't want to hurt him. Or like,
Yeah, so he goes
like
flying
what-
backwards.
Yeah.
And doesn't get to go and do it.
that's the only thing. Joan, you're welcome. To finish him, I mean. The other one is hooked, so we have enough for talking.
Yeah, the one with the ice through his guts is sort of looking at it like, what the hell? The one that sort of sprawled after Lem just smashed him. He's sort of growling and snarling at you, and he's not sort of run or fight at this point. Is anyone doing or saying anything?
I'm going to put my foot on the guy on the ground now and just say, talk.
What do you want?
What do you want? What was the whole point of sending 6 hapless humans to try and kidnap me? And
He almost looks offended. He's like, "What are you, stupid? You're food. If you're not on our side, you're food. You're in the way."
Wait, so this has nothing to do with anything? This is just you trying to eat her? And me? I'm not even your food.
We're at war. Any potential threat is food. And he's trying to struggle to get away from you.
So it is the war, but also stupid. They're a bunch of morons.
do we honestly have to wait a week before, like, this is just kind of pointless. I'm a bit offended, and I'm going to sell this to the guy. I'm honestly offended that you're thinking that this is enough.
Yeah.
Like, this is really stupid, honestly.
Oh, right. Yeah, he's trying to get away. Are you going to physically or magically restrain him, or just?
No, I'm going to kill him.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all. I can just say you kill him, to roll for that.
Yeah.
All right, so he's dead.
I guess red vampires aren't known for their smarts.
Well,
At least not these ones.
Well, yeah.
Well, when it's a holy flaming sword, it's
Well, they bit off more than they could chew, I guess.
But
Hey.
Alrighty. Okay, it's 11 at night. You've had a busy day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's have it. So the guy is still impaled on the spike.
Yeah, there's a third one.
He's trying to get off it.
See, this one was smart enough to try and run.
Yeah, he's smarter. Maybe he knows more.
Maybe he can talk, and in exchange we'll let him run away.
I definitely don't think we should let him run away.
No? Well, maybe we should tell him that we'll let him get away. And then,
Oh, right. Yeah.
yeah.
I can just ask him questions, basically.
Yeah, because Lem's got a thing.
All right, so you actually
Never tried on a vampire.
You saw this guy in the brothel massage parlor. He actually ran away after you killed some of his buddies.
Smart boy.
So he's like, "Nice to see you again."
Hi. So what is the questions we have for him? I think he's gonna answer them, right?
I mean, what do they want in Denver?
I have a feeling that they don't care about Denver much at all. It's simply, if this is the caliber of minion that the Red Court is going to,
Well, the
permit.
other guys sort of said they're getting rid of threats. So they kind of elevated potential threats to first to be eaten.
Okay. Yeah. If this guy's not going to come forth with anything, like
No one's actually asked him anything yet.
oh,
Yeah,
I see.
so what's the Red Court doing in Denver that we are even considered a threat to them for it? Like, but what do you want from us?
Well, any non-mortals are a potential threat. So yours are to eat you first.
But that's stupid. What about alliances? Did you even consider that?
Do you have your phone? Can you
Of course.
Can you record?
Oh,
Can you record him saying that? That would be.
give me yours. I'll record with yours. Remember, mine is like I take hers. Hers is older, right? I try to find how to record with it. I'll probably find something. I just call myself basically in the recording machine.
Yeah. Any threats we'll eat first and take our time with the rest.
Do you know why there's a war at all?
Making a banquet. Do I know what?
Do you know why there is a war at all? What the hell happened?
Because we're sick of hiding. This world will be ours.
Really? That's the whole spiel?
Well, if you're, silly enough not to get on the side of the winners, and you can have that attitude, but
You're the winners. Are you certain about that? And I look at Joan in a hope that she'll flame up the sword.
yeah, well, he's trying to get himself off the ice bike, so he's kind of pushing it down to leave himself off the top of it.
Now, you're not going anywhere. You know that, right? You'll have to give us more. What are your plans for Denver, other than
I just
eating?
told you we're going to remove all the threats.
Really, that's it. You don't even deserve to be my enemies, or hers, or his.
I grew bored of this.
Yeah.
Is there
Peter,
anything?
Are you doing anything?
Sorry, who'd you ask?
You. Do you doing anything?
No, I'm just waiting for Joan to cut his head off.
Okay.
If he does get off the spike, I'll finish him. Like I'll try to restrain
make
him
more.
again.
Let's just get this over with. This is a waste of time.
It really is.
Oh my god! All right. So let's retire. This is. I've had enough. I'm bored.
Right, so are you killing him or are you letting him run off?
Oh, I'm killing him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like I don't get tired, and I'm getting tired of this.
Okay.
I'm literally a divine being sent from heaven, and yeah, this is too much.
Okay, so they're all dead. It's late at night. Call it an evening, or are you going to do something?
Want to look around?
Yeah, let's search this place and see if there's anything useful here, or if they had anything, or if they were just standing over the pit.
Yeah, they were just going to bring you here and kill you and dump your bits down the pit.
Really,
Nothing special about this place as an unused former car repair place.
All right. Well, I'm going to take the 5 hints that the Blake's offered so far for us to sort of go somewhere else.
Yeah.
And
No, I'm just saying it's up to you where you want to go. You can go and talk to Robert, but it is late at night.
yeah,
You can,
I'd rather leave Robert alone for now.
you've done a lot today. You can go, no, bugger it. Go and get some rest. I don't know.
I mean, I'm sure Peter needs to. Is the bar yours, Peter, or do you just work there?
Are you okay with it being my bar?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's mine. I've only owned it for a couple of years, but it came with the clientele, so I've been doing what I can.
Yeah, you owned it.
Yeah, good luck kicking them out.
Yeah.
Like you didn't own it while we were together.
No.
Uh,
That was maybe next time.
I'm sure you have work to attend to.
No, I mean, I took the night off for this, but I mean, I don't really shut down until 6 a.m. So it's one of those barman life.
Does the bar have the fancier kind of drinks?
Yeah, I can make pretty much anything you want.
Drink it out of a vase.
Yeah.
What
maybe we should
was
go
with?
to
I'm gonna put it on him now. What was with the style of all the vases and stuff?
Oh yeah, that was the old owners. They had this aesthetic, and it was, I don't know, it was almost more trouble to get rid of than it was worth. And it sort of had the name for it, right? Like everybody sort of knew it as the place where you can go get a drink out of a vase. And I mean, it lets us charge a little more for the drinks, so I kept it.
Sounds like you. But
Yeah.
sure, I will have some fancy drinks. John, would you like to join?
I don't think Joan.
I mean,
no. Joan will accompany you. Joan will say,
I can make yours a virgin, John.
I'll pass, thank you. I think Joan.
He's insulted.
Yes, just a little bit. I think Joan's going to angel wings out of there at that point.
Fucking hate when she does that.
Yeah.
Oh,
And,
sweet.
I have her phone.
She doesn't
Oh, well.
need it. She doesn't need the phone.
Obviously.
She can be wherever she needs to be and drop it in a hat.
If anyone ever calls her, I'm so gonna troll them. Oh my god.
Maybe you can call us a cab on that thing.
I guess we
So
could
we can just
get
say
a
go
cab.
back to the bar and have a drink.
Yeah.
And just skip to the next day if you like.
I'm going to use magic to heal up when we get back to the bar, since we're having drinks, and that's how I do magic. So I want to heal harm.
Can I life drain you for one? I'm just kidding.
I don't know how are you going to get it?
It's usually well, as a creature that kisses to kill. Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
There you go. Then I guess
So,
you don't heal.
So I heal me myself one, and then you take it back.
Basically, I'm not harmed or anything. I just do it for fun. I don't even need it.
That's all right. I think he needed it.
Shall we
Yeah,
skip to the
death
next
kisses.
afternoon or something? Or
Sure.
Whenever the next thing happens.
okay. All right. So maybe you plan to meet back at the bar, 2 the next afternoon.
So I think I tried to get a message off to Graham that like the Red Court in Denver seems unorganized, and like we dispatched 3 of them, and I'm not really sure what their plan was here, but we took care of as far,
I think we dispatched 5 of them in the last week or 2. Right? Basically, they're morons. What the fuck is wrong with them?
You haven't talked to Robert yet, but you don't have to. You can.
Oh yeah, and let him know that we've got a couple of people who've said or a couple of Fae that said they would help out, but they're wild Fae, and
yeah, because it would be an answering machine. They don't have mobiles. So
Yeah,
right.
I don't need Robert. Well, I have Peter right now, so.
So I'll leave that message.
Yep. Okay. So you're having lunch at the bar, or
I don't eat at the bars. Ew. What the hell?
What's
I
the
probably
matter?
have a fashion show soon.
You don't like
New
sweet
York.
potato fries?
I don't think I've ever tried them.
They've got like a garlic drizzle. They're real good.
Are you saying they're good?
Yeah, I make them myself.
Can I trust you on that?
I mean, they're good. I like them.
She kind of takes a knife and a fork and like, very fancy, like cuts a tiny little piece and puts it in her mouth. You should eat it with your hands, but no.
okay.
Yeah, he laughs and pulls one and eats it. So what do you think?
Now, is Joan with them, or
I think
Oh.
we're waiting for Joan to arrive.
Yeah.
Okay.
How would you
You
get in
pop
touch
into the
with
seat next to us and
While I'm going to answer how the potato was, I'm like, and it's.
And I think you throw it out, and I think Joan appears.
No,
in his
no.
face.
I cut it with a fork. I don't throw things.
Oh, no, but did you spit it out or what? What was that?
No, I was going to just say that it's okay.
Oh,
I prefer fancier things, but I wasn't because you just appeared, and I'm like, "Oh, Joan, you're here."
I'm there now. Okay.
I push my plate to her, and I'm like, "You should really try this."
Does Joan need to eat? I think she would.
it's up to you?
I think
She's human,
yes.
isn't she?
Well, yes.
Maybe she's ancient, but she's human, I think.
So she'll eat them. She'll eat one.
Maybe she's got vegan powers.
Maybe.
Okay. So yeah, you can go and chat to Robert. You can just hang out here. You're not supposed to meet Graham for like another 6 days or whatever. Or maybe you feel like you've done so where you could find some red court and threaten them to get out of town.
That sounds like we could just kill them all rather than threaten them to get out of town.
Go on the warpath is an option, isn't it?
I have a fashion show in a week if you guys want to join in New York.
A fashion show in New York.
Yes, of course, that in New York. Where else?
There's a bit of a thunderstorm outside. It's fairly overcast and there's rain and snow.
I think we need to have a bit of a chat with Robert and. Oh no, you've left a message with Robert. I forgot. Never mind that.
oh no, I left a message for Graham.
Oh,
Yeah,
for Graham.
So you're troll
Right.
bound, so you haven't visited Robert yet.
Let's go visit Robert then.
Fine.
All right, now Lem knows him the best from memory. Okay, yeah, he's a bouncer. He's got a house on the edge of the downtown.
We've been there.
So he's it'll be about 3, so he's getting ready for work. He's a bit of a night owl as well. Really big guy. Bugger will say he looks like Jason Statham. All right. And he opens the door. Yeah, what's going on?
How are you doing?
Good. You looking well, Lem?
Thank you.
What's Joan and someone else? One of your assistants, Joan?
Assistant Joan? How dare you? If anything, you should be my assistant. One of my exes.
No, I was saying, is that guy Joan's assistant?
No, I'm not anybody's assistant.
No, Peter represents
Himself.
yes.
So this is the new one, huh?
No, this is definitely not a new one. The new one is still being worked on. I
So
probably shouldn't tell you that.
Okay. He's like, well, yeah, come in. And he's, doing up the buttons of his shirt and stuff. What brings you here?
I guess I'll speak. Robert, I'm sure you've heard.
Oh,
Yes,
wait,
been-
did you come to steal some of my stuff? Because, you just took the face shard from us. Wasn't very nice. I thought we had an understanding, but obviously not.
Face shard? How dare you even call it that? That's not what it is. It's home. Piece of home.
That's at your
Please.
home, is it?
Well, you know. Twas.
So I'm guessing
Anyway.
you're not coming about the face shard. What is it this time? He's doing up his buttons. Puts his shoes on.
It's about the war.
What about the war?
Indeed. The war is afoot. The Red Court has decided that all non-mortal, not all non-mortals are that do not pick their winning side are potential threats. And we were wondering which side you and your cohort of friends had decided to stay on.
I haven't heard what the other winter folk are up to, but I'm kind of doing my own thing here. I'm listening if you have suggestions or offers.
I turn on the recorded message where they say that everyone who's like not Red Court, they will eat. I think they have plans for you.
Yes. We were attacked last night by a group of ill-prepared Red Court. I suppose. I don't know what that would be. Red Court thugs. But beyond that, we've been approached by an official representative of the White Council, not just my ward, Jack, but the higher-ups in the White Council are seeking, I suppose, our alliances or information from the residents of Denver.
Okay.
Yeah. We were wondering if you would be interested.
Well, first off, regarding that message, that guy didn't seem like one of the higher ups or anything. So what he's telling you may have been what he was told. So his team has been used as a lure to see who's active players in town, sort of thing. Because in my experience, they're not that dumb. But maybe I've just met some of the smart ones.
I did think it was remarkable how really ill-prepared they really seem to be. I was taken aback, honestly.
Okay. You can hear the storm getting worse outside. Look, I try to stay out of things. I'm doing my own thing here. However, what I can do is, if you need mortals protected, then I can look after them. I want cash for this, but it'll be a case of I'll protect them, and then later on you can fix me up. So I can offer my house as like a safe zone if you need mortals protected.
Interesting. Sure. That seems acceptable. Obviously, I'm only been asked to do going to be relaying a message. So your offer is appreciated, and I'll pass that on to her contacts within the White Council. But you wouldn't. You say you've met some of the more intelligent members of the Red Court.
Yeah.
Is there anyone that we can get in touch with? Any contact you could pass on so that we could have a discussion with them?
Look, they would want to get their hooks into me. They would want me involved. That's kind of the way they are, and I don't want to get involved more than that.
Sure.
Do you know where they? Oh, go ahead.
No, you go.
Do you know where they where their base is, where they operate out of?
People have whispered there's tunnels near the airport. Now, whether that's a safe house, a main base, where their ghouls are or whatever, I don't know. But that's just what I've heard. I try and stay out of things. Mortal's
Tunnels
more
near
fun,
the airport.
frankly.
Yeah, I mean it's never fun having to get up and do the work to make sure everyone doesn't get eaten alive, but
Are you trying to manipulate someone?
yeah. All right, let's see. Roll plus charm. Hey! Double sixes. So and I got a plus one of that. So 13.
All right. He says, yeah, near the airport. Look after your people. And he's looking right at Peter when he says this. For convenience sake, I'm going to say that Joan's hand faintly brushes Peter, and you both get a vision. There's someone Peter knows, who I'll get you to describe in a second, and there's some other people around them, and they appear to have their backs against this giant blue horse statue, and they're crying out for help. They seem upset, and one's like, "Oh, I wish Peter was here. What's going on?" And you go in the background. Now, for those of you that have been around Denver, that big blue horse thing is a big statue near the airport.
I see.
So this oh, go ahead. So the person that we see in the vision, this is someone that I would know.
Yes, and give a shit about.
Yeah. So I think that there was a it's probably like there's a couple of like gifted kids in town, not kids, but like
Teenagers,
early 20s kind of thing. I think Peter's probably in his early 30s, so he still call them
So you're
kids.
like a mentor to them?
Yeah. He's sort of tried to keep him out of. He's been the other, like the White Council comes and says, "Don't break the law or we cut your head off," and he's like, "No, man, look, just stay quiet, and they won't bother you." And it's probably like a brother and sister. And so I think we see the guy there. Let's see, we need a name. Let's call him Thomas. Or is that too close to a normal or a name from Dresden? Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah.
All right, welcome back, Emrys. That was really quick getting home.
Live really close.
They're just chatting to Robert the troll. So yeah, you see him there. He seems quite concerned. If either of you had any dealing with zombies in the past, that's what you heard in the background.
Oh, Joan, that's Did you do that? Like, was that you?
It wasn't. It was through me. It wasn't me though specifically. What did you see? I also saw something. Was it the statue by the airport?
Yeah, the statue, a local kid, hiding from something. All right. I mean, if that's the airport and this guy's saying that they've got tunnels underneath, then we better get over there, because that's I can't leave that kid by himself like that.
Hmm.
For everyone, the kid is like in his 20s, like early 20s. So not a kid.
So you jump in Lem's pink Cadillac and hoon to the airport.
Why pink?
I mean,
right now.
couldn't you get us there a little quicker? I say to Joan.
I don't know if I've been to. I can get us maybe close, but I don't know about.
I mean, because the statue's not right next to the airport. You can get to like the visitors' lounge. You've been there a few times. The departure lounge, yeah.
Yeah, so I've been there. So it has to be in a place that I visited before. So yeah, if I've been there, sure, I can attempt that.
No, I won't get you to roll. That's fine. I just
Sure.
let that happen.
No worries.
Right, so you appear in the airport. Ding. People coming, going, getting on planes. Usual airport stuff.
Radio. Suddenly, in the middle of nowhere, a burst of fire and lights, and then you see the three. Lem surely came with us, right?
Yes.
I don't think Lem had a choice. So I've teleported you to the airport.
We had a vision.
No.
Yeah, sorry.
A demon being teleported by an angel. That's like the worst.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, when you touched Lem, there was the smell of Parmesan for some reason.
So the smell of vomit, in other words. Okay. Yeah, so let's go find the kid.
I do too much for humans.
Lem, it's urgent. I mean, Rob was just telling us that they've got tunnels under the airport, and then Joan jams this vision in my head of a local kid getting hurt. We weren't going to wait around for that.
Yes. Humans need a very, very soft and squishy. I'm well aware.
Yes, we are very soft and they are very soft and squishy.
Okay. Now, normally the session's got about half an hour to go. You all good with that, or can you go a little bit longer? Or
my hard stop is in about an hour.
Yep.
Yeah, I can go for about another half hour pretty comfortably.
No worries. Okay. You make your way towards the house. It's a house. Yeah, horse. A big demon horse. It's about 30 foot or 10 meters tall. Locals call it Lucifer because the eyes glow red at night. Okay, so there's a thunderstorm outside, less snow, more rain at this point. Okay.
I look around for these tunnels.
I guess I would be investigate a mystery to sort of see where what's happening. Excuse me.
Sure, I can do that. So that's 2 1s. One on each die. So yeah. I mean, maybe they find us. I don't know. You tell me. I'm gonna mark XP.
So you're sort of halfway to the horse. You're sort of looking for tunnels as your way there. You can see people sort of ambling. I'm going to stand up and do it a bit better. They're not sort of walking as moving like this towards the horse. and there's like 20 of them, all coming from different directions. And there's some people standing against the horse. There's a flash of lightning, and the people scream. And yes, there is. Yes. And in the flash of lightning, Thomas appears in your direction.
Oh shit. Well,
Joan.
I run towards Thomas if I see him.
All right. Joan, what are you doing?
She's faster.
Oh yeah.
Well, no, but I don't know Thomas, so I would just walk behind Peter with my sword out, I guess.
All right. Lem, what are you doing?
I'm behind both of them,
Oh, so
slowly
just-
walking in my fancy clothes.
All right, so it looks like there's 3 people there. Thomas is one of them. They kind of got their backs towards the horse. It's a sentence I never thought I'd say. And there's a ring of about 12 zombies around them. It looks like the zombies are trying to get to them, but they won't get too close.
So just so I have this right, the Thomas is near the horse
Yep, with 2
But-
others,
and-
so you don't know.
with 2 others, but the zombies won't get too close to the horse.
Yes, and there's a
Okay.
thunderstorm happening, so it's lighting's not good. It's raining.
Okay. Can I tell why the zombies won't go near the
Well,
horse?
they kind of they will step close, and then they kind of peer up at the horse.
Okay.
They're afraid of horses.
Or they're afraid of this horse. I'm gonna dash in and see if I can't get to Thomas and the others.
That'll be act under pressure.
Yeah. Let's see what's act under pressure. Cool. I
Yep.
think I'm cool. Am I cool? I'm not cool. So 7.
Okay. You can, well, yeah, it boils down to there's too many zombies and they can try and throw you back, or you get through but they bash you on the way through and you take 2 harm.
Yeah, I'll take the harm.
Alright.
I am now at 4 harm. Oh wait, no, I have armored clothing, so I'm at 3 harm.
Yep.
So
Okay.
they can't get through my perfectly clean white shirt because I have an enchanted shirt.
Okay. And Joan and Lem are just walking towards it.
I guess so.
Are you going to do anything with the zombies, or are you just going to stay on the other side of them? Or
How do you kill zombies, John?
Oh,
One-
you just attack them. You just chop them up, I guess. I mean, I could banish them, but I'd rather try and figure out where the zombies come from. Are they like, is this an effect of the storm in some way, or
this
It's
is
like
read a bad situation, I think.
yeah? Are they like? What I'm trying to figure out is, are they actually people that have just suddenly become zombies, or
No,
No.
these guys have been brought back from the dead. They stink. They've got clothes that
Ah.
are rotted and
she? Okay, so what is read a bad situation? Sharp. Well, that's a 7, so that's what I get. So 1 hold. What is the best way to protect the victims? If the victims are these Thomas and his.
they're generally controlled by a necromancer or someone using necromantic magic.
Oh, I see.
And there's all
So
right.
find the controller.
Yep. One of the vampires that you killed in the warehouse is walking towards you lot. It's like you didn't kill me properly. I thought you would have known better.
Oh, really?
Cutting your head isn't enough?
And he's sort of holding his hands out, and you can see the zombies start to approach a bit closer. Lem, what are you doing?
I think he is annoying me enough, so I will enchant my magnum gun and shoot him. So enchanting it is magic, and then shooting it is not. So, shall
Still
I?
kick some ass. Yeah,
I should enchant it first, I assume.
that's fine. I
Yeah,
guess you enchant it.
It's 11, so I assume I succeed. But kick-ass is harder. That's +1 on magic. Kick-ass. Let's roll first.
Yeah, you do hear drums. In one hand, he's got like a little bongo drum, and he's just sort of drumming on it. It's sort of sitting on his hip, and he's drumming.
Kick-ass is tough, right?
Yes.
So 7.
Okay. How can he harm you?
Pew!
It probably makes sense. Yeah, some of the zombies go to grab you. You take 1 harm. We would take 1 harm from them trying to smack you down as the bullet goes towards him. Are you enchanting in any way, or is it just guaranteed to hit, or what is it?
It's what it says. It's a +1 harm and magic. So that's
No. So
+1 harm plus magic. So that's 4 harm.
Oh, Christ.
It is close, so I had to get a bit closer to him, I guess.
Oh, yeah, he was close enough because he was gloating, so he doesn't want
Yeah.
to. All right. So with that much,
Shooting.
I'll say you shoot through the. You can either kill him, or no. So you can kill him, or
Hurt.
you can shoot through the bongo drum, so it stops him controlling the zombies. What do you want?
I kind of want to kill him.
All right. So it's fine. You should shoot ahead.
I kind of want to kill him. And take 1 harm, you said, right? So none. Okay.
Yeah. So the zombies were bashing you. Okay. Peter, what are you doing?
I want to go for the drum.
As in, you're going to try and grab it, or you're going to nuke it, or what?
No, I want to try to grab it. I'm thinking if I can get a hold of the drum, if I know, like, if I've heard rumors of like necromancers having to use drums to control undead, then I'll try to go for the drum and see if I can't like walk these guys back to their graves.
All right, so that will be act under pressure to get through the zombies who are trying to come the other direction.
Okay. There's a 9 on the dice, and I have a 0 bonus.
And Thomas is like, no, don't go. All right.
And I'll sort of say, like, just be careful, stay near the horse. They won't go near the horse. Then I'll dive for the drum and try to like take over the boom, 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 boom.
Yep. All right, so you can get to the drum, but Thomas got dragged down by the zombies, or you don't get to the drum. You're still fighting your way through the zombies, but Thomas is safe.
Shit, yeah. I think so. He wouldn't let Thomas get hurt. So about halfway through, he probably has to like stop and like throw up an ice wall behind him or something to like save Thomas, and that gets him.
This one's different flavor of coffee.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it could be. This one's mojito, so it just smells. It smells really strong of mint here now.
All right, Joan, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and take out this necromancer vampire again. Try and do it properly this time.
So you're just gonna charge in with your sword, or what's that look like?
Yeah, so basically exactly like that. So John will well, first of all,
he just got shot.
He just got shot, so he's down.
Yeah, he's falling backwards.
Okay, well, in that case, oh no, but he needs to be finished off properly.
Yes, properly.
Yes. So I'm going to I assume that's through the heart.
Yep.
Yeah. Normally, does it need to be a stake? I'm assuming Joan would know
sort
that.
of do. It's just got to be through the heart, not the
through the heart. I'll take care of that then.
A flaming sword
so
will do.
Joan will fly forward with as if like thrusting forward with the point of the sword and
it's still act under pressure because you got to get through the zombies. But yep.
Ah, yes. That is a 7.
Um, you
No,
can
sorry,
get
an
through
8.
it. You can get through and kill it.
Yep.
But the zombies are all going to get to the people at the horse.
Ooh.
Or you don't get through because you're still protecting the people. There's too many zombies. You'll have to,
Mhm.
because the guys,
Yes.
it can wait, sort of thing. So yeah.
Yeah, exactly. No, I'm more than happy to not get what I want. I'd rather defend, keep the people.
Mortals.
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
All right. There's a bit of lightning hits the horse. The big horse statue's head sort of turned in your direction. The eyes zap one of the zombies, and the zombie turns into like a miniature version of the demonic horse, and starts rearing up and caving in the heads of the other zombies. Lem, what are you doing?
Looking at what the fuck is going on. What do you expect?
Well, there's 3 mortals with their backs to a giant demonic horse-looking thing, with lasers coming out of its eyes. And there's about 20 zombies in all directions trying to get to the mortals. There's a vampire that's kind of dead that fell backwards with some drums that are still sort of echoing. And Joan and Peter are trying to keep the zombies off the mortals.
And the horse's light eyes shot
lit
one of
up
the
and shot one of the
zombies.
zombies, turned it into a miniature version of itself, and that demonic horse is hooving in the heads of one of the zombies.
What? I think I'll just like go and stand like this and in front of the innocents and be like, try to just keep them safe. So if the zombies come at anyone, it would be at me.
All right, so it's act under pressure because you can just shove them back without actually fighting them. Then
Yeah, just keeping them back.
yep, roll plus cool.
That's a 7 plus 2, 8, 9.
Okay, so you can protect the mortals, but you get dragged down. You get grabbed onto by a couple of zombies, or there's a break in the zombies, and you can get outside the ring of zombies. But then the mortals aren't protected by you anymore.
Yeah, the whole point is protecting them. So
Yeah.
drag me.
All right, so 2 of them are grabbed onto you. Who's next? Peter, what are you doing?
So I am going to try to give the people around the horse a little better protection so that we can hopefully work around in this horde of zombies better. So I'd like to use magic to where is it? Yeah, I'd like to trap or actually bar. Well, I guess bar a place or portal doesn't really work because there's no like functional portal to bar, right?
Yep.
So it would be so I want to make like an ice wall around the people.
Okay.
Like I just want to make like a little quarter dome that they can huddle behind.
Okay.
To keep them safe for a little while. Is this going to need anything or just roll weird?
Yeah, just roll weird.
Okay. 5 and 4 is 9, and I have +2 weird.
Okay.
So 11.
Yeah, that protects them. Their zombies are bouncing off this shield, and the mortals are protecting them. Oh, thank you.
And I'm like, just stay down. And then I'll turn back to face the horde and try to see if I can find where the drum was in there.
Okay, and Joan.
I think Joan's just going to start whipping the sword around and just trying to cut down as many of these zombies as possible.
All right. Yep. So roll kick some ass.
Yeah.
3 of them are going for you.
Oh my goodness. Even with the +2, that is a 6. However, I will spend luck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry, Blake.
Party pooper. Alrighty.
Do either of you have any luck left?
I have 2 like.
All right. So Joan just cuts down 3 of them, just done. Now there's actually enough of a gap if someone wants to try and go through and like stab the drums or shoot the drums or whatever.
I want to. Oh, sorry. Who's going now?
Whoever wants to.
I want to try to get in there and take control of the drums.
Yep, that would be use magic.
Okay. 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
I can spend luck, but I kind of want to know what the hard choice or glitch or whatever is going to be. So.
Yep. I think it's just you've got to focus. You can't do other magic while you're doing this. You've got to just do this. And
Yeah, I mean that's if it works, I've got control of the zombies. So
yeah,
I'll let everything else go.
okay, so the sphere thing protecting the mortals drops, and they go no and scream, but the zombies will sort of turn to you.
Mm-hmm. And so like I'm beating this drum and trying to keep the rhythm. Of course, I got no rhythm. I can't. So I look up and to Joan. Like I can hold him for a little while. I think I can get him to leave or I don't know, go to rest or whatever. But I just give me a minute. Make sure that horse doesn't trample me.
Okay, right.
The miniature demonic horse is running straight at Joan. What is Joan doing?
I'm going to try and... Demonic horse. What is this thing? Okay, I'm just going to try and grapple it and sort of redirect it into some zombies, if there are any zombies left. So I want to just sort of... No, I want to... No, try this instead. I want to get on top of the horse. I want to start trying to... Yeah.
I won't make you roll anymore. I'll just let you do that. That sounds cool. All right.
Sure, okay.
You get on the horse. Where are you taking this horse?
This horse? No, I'm going to try and attack it with... Use it to attack the zombies. I'm just going to go... No,
Oh,
go
yeah.
this way. Yeah.
Your presence, there's sort of a fuzzy feeling where your flesh is touching the demonic horse, so that then the smell of parmesan is just oozing out of it.
Gross. Lovely.
All right. Yeah, so you Peter can take the zombies back to their grave if he wants. All right,
Yeah,
so he's sort
I'll
of
do
leading off the zombies like the Pied Piper. Lem, what are you doing?
What's still attacking, basically?
Nothing. The zombies have stopped attacking. They're following off Peter. He's playing the bongo drum.
And there's the stupid vampire still, isn't it? He's half dead.
Not finished.
Supposedly. I think I'll go to him and kind of hold him and do some sort of a hellish spell to hold him in place while they're taking the zombies away.
He's
So
not
that
moving. He's just not dead per se. He will come back because
yeah. But I want to make sure he stays here until Mrs. Angel comes and stab him in the heart again. So I want to keep him in place.
Okay, that's fine. I'll let you do that. Okay.
Yeah, it's where was it? Trap specific person, minion, or monster. So use magic plus weird. Let's see if I still succeed. 2d6. Ooh, it's a 10 in the dice. So that's loads.
So he's got the sort of shimmering field around him. He's not moving. All right. So the demonic horse that Joan's riding on, sort of turns back to a zombie, and then sort of looks a bit confused, and then starts walking towards where Peter went. All right. Did Joan get off the zombie, or did...
I assume I just fell off the
If you want, you can be piggybacking it.
no, not about that. Not about that. As funny as it is, no. Just
Okay.
I'll shout back, saying, you know, I'll put them to rest. Just deal with the red and get the kids home safe.
All right. So, how are you dealing with the red?
Well, if no one else is going to, I'm going to plunge my sword through its chest.
That's done.
Sounds good. I go like while she does it.
Is it noticeably dead now? Like, is it that turned to ash or something?
Now it actually turns to ash.
Right. Okay.
All right. Let's sort of head towards wrapping things up now. So, all right. Yeah, you take the mortals. You know, they were scared and hurt, but not dying or diseased or anything. So yeah, you can escort them home. Peter takes the zombies back to the cemetery. Did he say anything, or did he just sort of let the magic do it all? Or?
No, I mean, I think he's like he's got the drum happening, right? He gets them back to the cemetery and sort of directs them to get back in their graves, and start digging themselves in. Cause I mean, he's not going to sit there and like cover up all these graves. So he just gets them to cover themselves up as much as they can. And then, he tries to like dissipate the spell so that, you know, all the necromantic energy is gone.
All right. You've still got the zombie drums though, so you might be able to use them.
Yeah, I'll keep that. You can go on the shelf in my bar.
Jane, when you put your sword through the heart of the zombie, the eyes of the giant statue went out. Looked like it was just a statue again.
Oh, interesting. Okay, fascinating.
Yeah. And now we'll just go to what do you think your characters would do after that? Lem?
But well, we have done what they asked us to do, didn't we? Basically.
You've done more than that, really. You took care of a bunch of zombies.
A lot more.
Yeah. Well, if I see red vampires in the future, I'll make sure to laugh at them how stupid they are and then kill them. Because they really are not very bright. At which point I will go back to my regular life.
Okay. So yeah, you probably meet back up with Graham. He's so impressed with what you've done, he'll offer you all another $5,000 credit card each.
Peanuts.
Yeah, Jones is going to be like, I don't really have any use for this. I'll be honest with you.
You know plenty of charities, you could donate it to.
That's certainly true.
Does he ended up getting any, like, does word get back that I was able to, control a zombie horde or anything, or am I able to like keep that quiet?
Well, that would be a conversation between you and those two on the way to the meeting, I guess.
Yeah, so on the way there, Peters looks he looks really concerned. He says, so I didn't do let's just leave the drums out. Like maybe the spell ended and they just left, the zombies left and we let them go. But I don't really need the White Council knowing that I was able to pull that off.
What's going to happen to the drum?
Oh, I'm going to keep that as a souvenir.
Not to be used?
No, I mean, why would I? I'm not a necromancer.
It would be better if that were turned over to the White Council for safekeeping.
I mean, it's so out of character. Is it just a drum, or is it like an artifact now because it's been used in this way?
It's easy to use for that sort of thing again, but I mean, Joan could play the drums on it and kind of cleanse it.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
mean,
sure. I
yeah,
can,
couldn't you just wipe it? I just don't want them to know. They don't have to.
that's fine. I'll take care of that later.
Okay.
I won't mention it if you don't want me to. That's fine.
No, I thank you. Yeah. So I try to downplay my involvement in the whole thing
Mhm.
when we're
Oh.
like relaying what happened.
Yeah, so the Graham's happy. He gives you all the extra card if you want it. Joan, what song do you play on the bongo drums to play?
Song. Wow.
Yeah, what tune?
Joan cannot play music at all. Joan is like, she will just do the dumbest thing that you can possibly imagine. Like that's it. Like,
Okay,
she'll just make random noises on it, basically.
no worries. All right. Well, that's that. You finished the quest. Cha-ching.
Yeah.
Quest complete.
The French, yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Any feedback, thoughts, comments, whatever?
I apologize for being so tired. Yeah, this felt like a rough session for me. But no, other than that, I had fun. It was a good session.
It is probably less the usual investigation type than most sort of Monster
Yeah.
Hunter games, but I thought I'd give you some negotiation stuff with the different sorts of fate to chat to and that, because it's, you can only have a murder happen so often or whatever. I just wanted something a bit different.
Yeah, it was fun. It was tough to figure out what because I mean I've played Monster of the Week before, or at least I've run Monster of the Week before, and so I was trying to figure out like when are we going to find out about the mystery from the people that were our contacts. So when we were going around doing the negotiation, trying to get them to help, I wasn't quite sure like what the goal, like if it was actually just us meaning to go talk to them to get help, or if we were supposed to be pulling like details about what the mystery was going to be from them.
But it's more of a negotiation mission. But yeah, I can see why.
Yeah, so
that's what would normally happen. So yeah.
Yeah, so I ended up not knowing what the like if we got everything out of the people, like when we got the negotiations happened. I was still sort of waiting, like, okay, are we going to get info about the thing? Just because of the game, but it was fun. It was a good time, and I like what was up with the zombie horse or the demon horse?
Yeah, well, people have all sorts of sort of superstition about that particular horse in Denver, so I just thought I'd weave it into the plot to give it a bit of local flavour.
Oh, cool.
That's awesome.
Like when you guys were doing stuff in the fight, if anyone rolled a 6-, you would be turned into a demon horse for a couple of rounds and run around fighting shit. But nobody did. I'm like, come on, but no.
And then someone used luck too.
Yeah, otherwise, what just for a couple of rounds, you'd be a demon horse fighting zombies or anybody sort of thing.
Oh, that's funny.
No bad rolls during the fight, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't think I failed once in 3 sessions.
Yeah, you're doing really well.
Like, I wanted to fail.
But
I
less
had to
EXP, so yeah.
Yeah. Sort of come to realize that like luck is too strong in these little short session campaigns that we do on the blower. It's like you almost need to make it 3. So you can use 1 per session and then you're
I'm gonna see that. Well, the first session I didn't do a lot of combat, so that's why the later ones I try to ramp it up a bit. But
yeah,
it was an interesting ending to the story because the 3 stories weren't very connected. Just the people were connected.
yeah,
But they were all about red
I
vampires.
did link some of the NPCs from the first one to the third one, but it's not really relevant for Kurt. But yeah, it's when you don't have all the same players each time, it's hard to go, well, if I link that in, no one's going to give a crap because they weren't there. So yeah, it's hard. But
no, it was good, but like it just felt unconnected. Which wasn't a bad thing.
The connecting thread would have been the phase shard, but we sort of this session we really downplayed that quite a lot.
Yeah, it's just sort of the after effects. Well, what I was aiming for was sort of the phase shard started and that eased off as the red core sort of ramped up over the arcs.
Yeah.
But yeah. Alrighty. It was all cool. Went all right.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was fun.
indeed. I enjoyed myself quite a bit. So
Hopefully we can all.
I do need
Sorry. Go for it.
I do need to get running because I've
No
got to
worries.
go.
Okay,
Yeah,
Thanks for
cool.
hopefully we can play again in the future sometime.
Indeed. Alrighty. Have fun. Have a good night, etc.
Take it easy.
Catch us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Cheers for playing, and yeah, hopefully we can game again in the future and go from there.
Yeah. Hopefully we can play more games. This was fun.
All right.
Yes,
Thank
it
you.
was. Good night, guys.
All right. Bye, everybody.